The honey badger is equipped for subterranean excavation. In an arid landscape where calories are scarce, this sugar-rich comb is a vital energy reserve. Hundreds of venomous stings are delivered by the defending swarm. A sudden, forceful displacement from behind disrupts the harvest. A relentless defense. The baboon discovers that the badger never surrenders without a fight. But a badger's biology demands relentless persistence. The baboon attempts to secure its meal, but the honey badger is notoriously relentless. It will not back down easily. The baboon attempts to secure its meal, but the honey badger is notoriously relentless. It will not back down easily. This repetitive cycle reveals a stark evolutionary contrast. The baboon relies on temporary physical dominance, while the badger is largely devoid of a natural flight response. The surrounding troop remains strictly passive, prioritizing individual survival over communal defense. The baboon lunges forward to defend its prize, but the relentless badger snaps fiercely, pulling the larger primate into a chaotic and dusty scuffle. Primate canines and brute force meet the defensive advantage of the badger's pliable armor. The intense physical exertion begins to take a heavy toll on both animals.
Both animals are now rapidly burning the very calories they are fighting to consume.
In the unforgiving dry season, the energetic cost of securing a meal can easily eclipse the value of the feast itself. The tension breaks, and the encounter escalates from mere theft into open aggression. The primate seizes a critical opening. The baboon pulls the honeycomb out of the dirt and scrambles backward. The badger, momentarily distracted, returns. Extracting the entire comb, it retreats to consume the prize in apparent safety. Meanwhile, the honey badger returns to a completely barren excavation. The sudden loss of such a vital caloric investment triggers acute physiological stress. The baboon savors the spoils, but the badger, realizing it has been robbed, turns its attention to the unsuspecting primate. Driven by pure rage, the badger breaks into a full sprint across the dusty terrain, charging directly toward the unsuspecting baboon. A violent, unhesitating strike is launched directly from the primate's blind spot. The dynamic of the encounter shifts immediately. This is no longer a mere dispute over resources. Flooded with a massive surge of defensive adrenaline, the badger initiates an all-out physical assault. The badger's aggression is legendary. The baboon, however, uses its agility, spinning furiously to avoid those lethal jaws. The baboon manages a powerful throw, but the honey badger, true to its reputation, instantly recovers. Relentless and aggressive, it charges straight back into the fray. This particular badger is a juvenile. It lacks the dense, formidable skeletal bulk of a fully mature adult. The escalating commotion draws a far deadlier spectator. Sensing this vulnerability in mass, the primate firmly anchors its stance in the dust. A precarious situation for the baboon. It manages to shove the badger back, but the aggressive mustelid immediately The baboon relies on spatial calculation, utilizing its superior reach to maintain a desperately safe perimeter. A single bite from the mustelid, regardless of age, carries enough force to fracture bone. Pinned but undeterred, the badger retaliates fiercely. A powerful kick sends a massive, billowing cloud of red. The sensory overload of combat creates a dangerous blind spot. It is highly unusual for a leopard to hunt primates in broad daylight. A sudden explosive sprint terminates in a suffocating grip on the baboon's neck.
Defying all natural instincts, the badger redirects its rage toward the much larger predator, an act of sheer audacity.
Instead of engaging a self-preserving flight response, the honey badger exhibits its legendary indiscriminate aggression. Fueled by adrenaline, the mustelid aggressively assaults the leopard's flanks and tail. This is no easy meal. The leopard must fend off the notoriously aggressive honey badger while securing its prey. Seeking to secure its kill, the leopard attempts to drag the primate away from the chaotic interference. The leopard's meal is interrupted by the relentless badger, who clamps down hard, refusing to yield. But a badger's defensive drive is notoriously difficult to extinguish. A dramatic confrontation unfolds as the leopard struggles to maintain its grip on the baboon while simultaneously fighting off the relentless honey badger. The leopard has secured its prey, but the honey badger, famously fearless, refuses to back down. The sheer persistence of the smaller mammal forces a crucial biological calculation. The feline abandons the hard-won prize to preserve its own physical integrity. Severely traumatized but breathing, the baboon secures a highly improbable survival.